Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sharif here, welcome to the channel that tells you others don't. What do I have today? The iSolo Air. There it is there. You can see it's an ELEAF iSolo Air, such a tiny little thing. 1500 milliamp hour worth of a battery, comes with two coils, predominantly a mouth to lung piece of kit. It's quite tiny, really tiny. Comes with two coils, 1.2 and 0.8 USB-C charging, and it's a pass-through. I've done a bit of a close-up. Let's go and have a look at it and come back and vape on it and tell you a bit more about it. The box. That's the box. ELEAF iSolo Air there. We've got that big sticker there for UK and the EU. And it's hiding a bit of the picture. We've got all your social media there. Nice design, I suppose. That's your contents there, which we are going to go through. That's your scratch and authentication sort of sticker there, and that's about it. Such a tiny thing, really. I mean, that's a comparison, really. Let's put it against that's a Winax C1. It's quite a tiny one, compared to other ones. Yet it packs quite a bit of a battery in there. 1500 milliamp hour worth of battery. Very simple to operate. That's your screen there. It's got quite a legible one actually. You've got your plus and minus there, and that's about it really. To swap the screen, to flip it, is minus and power, and there you go. And then to put it back again, it's the same thing, and to clear the puffs is the plus and power. So there you go, and puff reset, and it goes to 0, and that's about it. Your USB-C is there, which is a good position for so many people that prefer that, because you can charge it while it's standing, and you can use it while it's charging. It's a pass-through. Airflow is through here. It's a very good airflow actually. You can see there, and you can control it very very well. You would think this is protruding, but it's not really. I mean, it's not in your way, although it is very good to to operate. It's a tight one, so it's not going to accidentally increase it or decrease it. It's air goes through both sides, and then you got the holes there, and then it opens up even more with a wider slot there, or you can go down. iSolo Air on that one. I got it in the brown, so maybe in you won't be able to see it that clearly, but it is imprinted there. They come in different colors. This is sort of a gunmetal color as well. Very well made, I have to say, and it's so tiny. I mean, I think that's what a lot of people are saying about it. The pod, it's a 2 mil pod, and you can see that there's quite a high drip tip. You cannot change it. This is an all-in-one. Now my bit of an issue I have in here is the pod. The magnets are hardly anything. Look, I mean, it just folds. It just folds very quickly, and the slightest push, and it goes. Given that the mouthpiece or that part is quite tall, so it's easy to do it. So yeah, be careful of that, be mindful of that. And that's the inside there, the magnets. Coming to the pod is just a press fit really, and it goes anywhere. All you do is just pull it, and you put it in there. I'll show you the coils now. It comes with two coils, the 1.2 and 0.8 coils. So you can see the difference in the diameter there. I mean, this is the 0.8 and this is the 1.2. They're both canthal, so they're the spiral ones. If you look closely onto the 1.2, you'll see a bit of a mesh on the top there inside. Is to avoid the spit back. I got two seals there. The holes are a bit different. Obviously for the 0.8 you need more liquid in there, so you got wider holes there, and they're clearly marked really, rather than on the side where you have to really look into it. But on these ones, no, you can see it very quite clearly without glasses or lenses or anything like that. So we've got, this is the GTL 0.8, and it fires 12 to 18 watts, and that one is the GTL 1.2, and it fires 7 to 13 watts. The wattage goes in increments of points, 0.1, and then, but if you do it the fast way, it goes straight away. Now, because of this is the 1.2 coil that is in there, up to 20 watt max, so there's no more in there, and it doesn't round robin, so you have to put it down. and it goes to 1 and it stays there. When you put the 0.8 coil in there, as you can see, that is reading 0.88, but it is 0.8, and then you can take advantage of the full 40 watts. Filling is by way of this is the plug there, and I like the way they put they put a sign there with an arrow, because some other ones, you know, you don't know which side to pull. So if you pull the wrong side, it's very difficult to put it back in. But on this one, it says there, you know, quite clear actually. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it there. Open with an arrow. So all you do is just open it, and it swivels as well, and then you get a nice quite wide hole, really, for you know, for filling. You get the manual, you know, as well, but you know, that's quite a biggish one there, but it's so many different languages. You got your USB-C cable there. You got your warranties card, 90-day, but with terms. So if you want to pause it and read all these terms, there's always things in there. Nice little amount of vapor. Got the 1.2 coil in there, so you know, it's a proper mouth to lung, and it works quite good. You can see the you know, the amount of vapor. Flavor is very good. Throat hit is just about right for, especially for a beginner, for somebody that is breaking into vaping, or somebody that switching and smokes around about, I don't know, 8 to 10 cigarettes a day. So it's not for a heavy vapor. It's not for someone like me. But nevertheless, you know, it works quite well. That's the 1.2 coil. We'll put the 0.8 coil and see what that one works like. Got the 0.8 now. There, as you can see, vaping at 19 watt. 1 watt higher than the recommended, but there we are. Let's have a look. That is certainly a bit more airy than the 1.2. Flavor is very good on it. Flavor is good on both of them, but maybe it's a bit more pronounced on the 1.2 because there's less air going through in there, so you get the flavor a bit more. Airflow is very good on it, I have to say. You can control the airflow very well on that one. So is no problem in there. The button is very nicely located. The screen is very legible. Now, what do I think of it? I'll be straightforward with you. It's not for somebody that is a long time vapor, because it hasn't got that punch. It doesn't give you that punch on neither coils, 0.8 and 1.2. I'm an MTL user, so I'm not going to go to the 0.4 because that's for a direct language. It's a completely different story. But for a mouth to lung user, it's not punchy enough for me, even though the throat hit is quite good. Flavor is very well, you know, as well. It is for a starter or somebody that is a light vapor, you know, shall we say. One thing to note that I pointed out in the close-up is that pod. The pod, you know, falls out very quickly. There you go, gone. So it's the slightest touch and it goes. So you got to be mindful of that one. I wish they had stronger magnets in it. So if you got it in a pocket or something like that, let's try now and see. I'll put it in my top pocket, but in my trousers pocket it doesn't work. So if you do like that, there you go. The size-wise is really good, and the safety of the 1.2 coil, it fires all the way up to 20 watts and it stops there. This is the 0.8. Let's put back the 1.2 in there, and then you know, we'll see what you know, the recommended wattage for the 1.2 is 7 to 13 watts. We've got 13 watts on that one. That's the 1.2, and that's the recommended 7 to 13 watts. And you know, take a drag. There is a bit of a throat hit, but it's a bit more of fresh air for me. There is a throat hit, I have to say, there is, but it's not a punchy one. To get a punchy one, I have to put it up to probably about, that's what I've been using it at, 18 or 18 and a half even, which is way above the recommended one, but there we go, and you get a good crackle with it as well. Yeah, you get a better throat hit, but it's not really, you know, that punchy. You know, even though the crackle is quite good on it. Would I recommend it? I would recommend it for somebody that is switching from smoking to vaping. That's one thing. Somebody that that uses or a normal vapor that uses 6 mg or 12 mg, you probably still have to put the wattage up on it. So that's, I would have liked it to be a bit more punchy. So yeah, my recommendation is, yeah, for somebody that is a light vapor, that's the main thing. For an avid vapor or a vapor that, you know, uses 18 mgs or nic salt, you know, high nic salt, high nicotine content, I would give it a pass. You know, I mean, I'm straightforward, you know, I don't beat around the bush. It's a lovely piece of kit, yes, you know, aesthetics are very nice and all that, but functionality for, you know, for a long time vapor, even for like stealth vaping or something like that, because it fits, you know, very much in the hand and you can hardly see it in there, but it's not going to give you that, that oomph. But there we are. Your comments are highly appreciated and your subscriptions, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in another video. Thank you. Bye-bye.